Hey there, comic book fans. Pardon me, I got my early voice on. Another Thursday morning comic book haul because I was home late yesterday. So I don't even remember what comic books I've been going to the comic shop before I've been going into work in the city, so I didn't get home till like 9, and then I had to do some more stuff. 5 comics this week. But I also got some stuff off of eBay. But we'll start with the top of the printer comics I had. We got an issue of Fear Agent. What's this? Jerome Opeña, I think his first name is Jerome. This was a good series. I liked this one a lot. It was fun. And it started out as like 12 issues of the series. Then he turned it into miniseries. Then he turned it back into the series again. So this has got both. This is Hatchet Job 3 of 5, number 19. By this point, they went back to the original numbering. But still had miniseries numbers. And this is a Mike Zeck. I don't know who inked him on this. Who was inking him? Beatty? Was it John Beatty who was inking him? Or Tom? I can't remember. I should have looked it up. But I like that cover. Nice Viper with the Nomad cap. And I don't remember who that woman is down there. I probably haven't read this since around 1983, so I have to go back and reread those Mike Zeck caps sometimes. I reread all of Fear Agent, I don't know, must be 5 years ago now. It held up well. Let's see. We got Aardvarkian Splendor. This is Cerebus in Hell. A American Splendor parody cover. This is number 95 of 1295. That might be my lowest number I have. That might be around the lowest number for Cerebus, too. Let's see, what else do we got? Swan Songs. This is issue number 3. This is the one that's an anthology. Different artist every... Felipe Andrade. Felipe Andrade. Felipe Andrade is our artist on this one. With W. Maxwell Prince, the Ice Cream Man writer. Oh, look at that. Light blue, writing it. It's a anthology about endings. Last issue was the ending of the marriage. I think the first issue, Death, was the ending. We'll see what the ending is this issue. An ending used as sort of a overall theme that you can get all sorts of stories out of. Then we've got Jordan Thomas and Shaky Kane, Weird Work number 3. I think this is a mini because I think Shaky Kane's got another series coming out from Oni or something like that. Cover D, Juan Jose Rip. Some Shaky Kane stuff. I found last issue a little dull. It's mostly a police procedural with weird stuff going on, as you can tell by the... But somehow there was just a lot of talking, and the talking wasn't as weird as the... I wished it was weirder. Some nice artwork, though, from Shaky Kane. Bright, colorful, strange. We'll see. This is probably just a mini. I don't even know if does it say in here. 3 of 4, so it's only a 4 issue. Only 1 issue left of it. Sometimes they tell you it's a mini, sometimes they don't. Like Swan Songs, let's see if that tells us it's a mini. Nope, this just says number 3. So I don't know how long Swan Songs is going on. Then we've got Joseph Schmalke's 7 Years in Darkness. This is a wizard school story, a sort of magician's apprentice tale going on. Once again, no idea if it's ongoing or limited. But it's pretty spooky. This wizard school is not... It's like that every I don't even know how long it is because they take on 75 new students and only like 3 of them survive. And then the last one of that 3 eventually dies. They take on 75 new students. So it's been like a couple of 100 years or something since they had, or I don't know, 75, whatever it is. It's been a long time since they had a school. Cool. But it's been really enjoyable. Joseph Schmalke is a guy I was recommended to me by one of my guys who works in the LCS. He found some space stories he did last year, and they were pretty cool. So I threw this one on my pull list, and have been thoroughly enjoying it. CEX is who's publishing that one. Then we've got issue 10 of 10 of the Parker Girls. We get an ending on this one. It's Terry Moore, so it's always good. I don't know what he's doing next, but it automatically goes on my pull list too. Years of love have been forgot in the hatred of a minute. Edgar Allan Poe. He always gives you a quote in a drawing on the splash page. Let me show you what I picked up on eBay. I got Route 66 from CrossGen, issues 1 through 19. Tony Bedard wrote all this. I think Carl Moline drew most of it with some fill-in artists. And I got the first couple of issues way back when and liked them, but I think my pull list was full at that time. So, and I was already collecting a bunch of cross-gen books, which at $3 a book in 2003 was the top of the marketplace for comic book prices. So I just kind of fell off this one. And over the years I've said I should fill in some of the cross-gen stuff that I never got. But I never have. Until these were 19 issues shipped and taxed for $22. So cheap stuff. And it's not complete. It's missing issue, I think this one up to 22. So I'm missing it's up to 19, so I'm missing 20, 21, and 22, which I'll get sometime from mycomicshop.com or something. But it's a horror story about a scary road, if I remember correctly. But I just, was like, 20. I actually, at $30, I put them on my watch list and just left them there for a couple of weeks. I was like, it's like $30, plus tax was a little too much, but then they knocked it down to 20. And I was like, okay. I think it was from a place in Brooklyn too. It's always funny when I order something from New York City and then it takes half a week to get here. I'm like, I could have picked it up if I was in town. But yeah, Route 666, fun stuff. Oh, I also picked up some comic book bags. Picked up another 100. Just because I'm about to run out. I always like to keep. I'm about to run out of. I always have the set, the package I'm taking stuff from, and a backup package. And the stuff I'm taking stuff from probably has like 3 bags left in it. So I'm like, may as well get a backup package. So my backup one goes into the front of the rotation. I'll have another backup one. That, and I only got 5 comics this week, so it was in the budget. All right, let me show you some of my artwork back here. And I showed you 202 last week without showing you 201. I was ahead a week. So this strange one is 201 with these, I don't know, it's almost like creepy heads on pikes, except they're smiling and they've got wires keeping them alive. I hope those are some sort of cybernetic poles, that these heads are alive. Maybe they walk, maybe they hover on those things. I don't know. I always think of the story after I do the drawing, sort of like an old DC comic. But there we have the four faces on the 4 stretched triangles, sort of Mondrian-ish shapes. We have each one its own color. The big glowing sun in the background, I guess. I like the way that one came out. And it's so different from this screaming totem pole. Someone last week said it reminded them of a totem pole. I was like, yeah, that's kind of it. Long eyes and faces on that long shape. All right, so there we go. We got some comic books for you. We got some bags. We got some eBay comic books. We got some art. Oh, it's everything this week.